generation with roots in El Barrio and Laguna and the South Bronx where my dad was raised. Who remembers that we used to have an elevated train on 2nd Avenue? Anyone? Yeah. My abuelita told me stories about when they dismantled it. This goes all the way back to LaGuardia. My dad said it was the longest pitch to get mass transit to an area that has the highest percentage of users of public transportation. And today I was at a press event because my other hat is chair of Community Board 11. We just got appropriation about $3.4 billion for the space too. So that's where I was, guys. I apologize. I'm not back with you. So we're fighting for equity on multiple fronts. So come on down. I'm going to pass over the mic. I want you to introduce yourself and your film.
Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Joseph Torres. My film was Boogie down Bodegas, and I've been passionate about, documentary making ever since I was a child, and it was something where I felt it would be a good opportunity for me to really get in touch with my heritage, Puerto Rican culture, and obviously bodegas are a big part of Puerto Rican culture and New York culture. So yeah, I'm excited. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Our pleasure.
Hi, I'm Marian Soto. I am co-director and co-producer with Bodegas Vasquez of Fenomenal, which you just saw.
Thank you for watching. I'm very proud that we were able to be here with you, and I hope you can see it again. There's a lot to absorb, so thank you for having us.
Our pleasure. You can hold on, then I'll pass back the floor. No problem. I really enjoyed our team, the selection committee, putting together all the blocks. We have a lot of strong documentaries. Art is in our veins. But I'd love to know, because documentaries is a labor of love. You start. How long did it take you to create your film?
I would say half a year maybe, but like you said, with like a start, stop, because really I wanted to make sure that everything had its place and everything was important, and really just getting the interviews and getting the right interviews and people that have actually worked at these bodegas for years, and really just get, at the very least, make sure it's something where maybe people can learn about it, maybe somebody that doesn't live in New York. But it took me quite a bit, and then the editing process too. So, yeah.
Wonderful.
Reforma Fenomenal is a labor of love. It took us many years to. We created the festival and documented it, and then this material was just sitting in our storage spaces, and because being a Latinx, now it's Latinx, but then we didn't use that word, but there's a Latinx wave comes around U.S. history every once in a while. Latinos are in and then we're out for a while, and people forget the work that we do. And we started seeing how all this kind of reinvention of work that that we had been doing in the 80s, and it became very clear to us that we needed to bring back these archives, put them back in the world, because to give evidence of the work that we've been doing all these years. You want to add something? So it took us about maybe 5 years when we just said, okay, we're going to make the documentary, and you know how that is, raising funding and finding the right people, the right team to work to create this. So we're really happy that because the first one was in '89, so after 30 years or so, we've been able to bring it back.
We also got a lot of backing from the universities where we teach. I teach at the University of Puerto Rico. She teaches in Philadelphia at Temple University. So it was important to share this work with the students. We're dancers, and for me it's very important that the students understand where the body has been involved in several disciplines that have to do not only with dance, but also with performance art and theater. So the time came when we decided that we either do it now or we're not gonna do it. And so it became a lot of work, but a lot of commitment to share this information with younger generations.
Wonderful.
And just one more thing, we created Rompeforma, the original festival, kind of following a mantra of if you want to do something, do it yourself. And I think the documentary follows faithfully in that tradition.
No, it was really exemplifying our work in documentary and highlighting, and I love the comment about being in vogue, and then you fall out. It's kind of like we see these periodic events. So I'd love to, because I know we have the next block coming up, but I'd love to hear what's next for you.
So there's definitely other documentary ideas that I have, but it's not really fleshed out yet. There's one that I want to do about, New Yorkers' dreams, ambitions, lifestyles, hobbies, but obviously that's also like very broad. So I want to kind of like minimize it and focus on a story that I'm passionate about. Not only that I'm passionate about, something that can be useful for people that are watching, whether it's informative, whether it's something, just learn a thing or two about a certain subject, event, time period. So it's pretty broad for now, but I hope to kind of make it more exact in the next year or two.
Beautiful.
Well, we're not filmmakers. I mean, we are filmmakers now. But our work is in another field. But with this project in particular, we're now creating La Escuelita Fenomenal de Rompeforma, and we've just gotten funding, and we will be starting to do some projects which work with some of the artists from the original Rompeforma and having them work with younger artists now to pass that generation. So.
That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Well, what I love about this is I wish we could be here all day. But if you have further questions, please let's chat. And we're going out seeking after our last block, so it's a good way to pick brains and think. And I love the comment about intergenerational sharing knowledge. So our next block up is going to be La Lucha. And several of those films were sponsored by Centro, the center at CUNY, which is the Center for Puerto Rican Studies, which we also here in New York fought for back in the 60s. So it's very important so that we can maintain visibility. So, gracias para todo, and we'll move on to the next block. Thank you.
Gracias.